Hi guys, today we have started with the brand new series on the GAT. So we will start with the NCERT series because if you could analyze NDA 2023's paper, so most of the questions were based on the NCERT. So what we have thought is that we will start the NCERT series and we will teach 6 to 12th NCERT. There are a lot many students out there who are not taking NCERTs. They are taking NCERTs like very lightly. So it is costing them too heavy. Okay. So it's my humble request for you that do not neglect NCERTs, even if it is of history, even if it is of geography or physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, of any subject for that matter. If you really want to pass NDA, the the least you can afford is to neglect NCRTs. Okay, this is my humble request. Okay, let us start without wasting much time. As I have conveyed my message to you that please read NCRTs. Okay, बिल्कुल भी एनसीईआरटी को निग्लेक्ट नहीं करना है, लाइन टू लाइन एनसीईआरटी पढ़ना है, उसके हर एक बॉक्सेस पढ़ना है और एक्सरसाइजेस करना है, इमेजेस देखना है, एनालाइज करना है चीजों को, और यू विल सी एंड आफ्टर एनडीए 2024 एनडीए 1's पेपर आई विल शो यू दैट line to line questions will be asked from the NCERT. Okay, so चलो start करते हैं. So the first chapter of class 6th NCERT is the Earth in the solar system. So Earth in the solar system is one of the most important topic. So they are talking about the full moon and new moon. Okay, so let us go to the second paragraph. Along with these bright objects, okay, along with the bright objects, you will see, or you may also see, the moon on the most of the days. It may, however, appear at different times, in different shapes, and at different position. Full moon is called as Purnima in Hindi. Same is called in Marathi also. Full moon is known as Purnima. So Purnima is a full moon, and new moon is a Amavasya. New moon is a Amavasya. Remember these two things. Purnima is a full moon, and new moon is a Amavasya. So you will not see any moon on the Amavasya. You can watch the night with the it is a clear night without any light of moon, reflected light of moon. So the sun, okay, the sun, the moon and all objects shining in the night sky are called as celestial bodies. तो celestial bodies किसको बोलते हैं? सन, मून और जितने भी ऑब्जेक्ट्स आपको शाइन करते हुए दिखते हैं रात में, ठीक ठीक है, उनको बोलते हैं सेलेस्टियल बॉडीज. इज इट क्लियर टू यू? ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. आपको पता चल गया फुल मून क्या होता है, नून मून क्या होता है, और आपको पता चल गया सेलेस्टियल बॉडीज किसको बोलते हैं. सो नेक्स्ट लाइन. सम ऑफ द सेलेस्टियल बॉडीज आर वेरी बिग एंड हॉट. दे आर मेड अप ऑफ गैसेस. किससे बने हैं? गैसेस से. दे हैव देयर ओन हीट and light which they emit in large amount. These celestial bodies are called as stars. तो stars किसको बोलते हैं? stars साइज में बड़े भी होते हैं, हॉट भी होते हैं, और गैसेस से बने हुए रहते हैं, और उसके अंदर हीट लाइट इमिट करते हैं. दे हैव देयर ओन लाइट. स्टार्स उसे बोलते हैं जिसको खुद की लाइट होती है. जैसा कि मून स्टार नहीं है क्योंकि उसको खुद की लाइट नहीं है, रिफ्लेक्टेड लाइट उस पे गिरती है और मून शाइन करता है, तो उसको सैटेलाइट बोलते हैं. ठीक है, तो स्टार्स को खुद की अपनी लाइट होती है, अपनी एनर्जी होती है, अपनी एनर्जी वो जनरेट करते हैं, उसे स्टार्स कहते हैं. सो दिस इज स्टार. सन इज फॉर एग्जांपल इज अ स्टार, यू नो, ड्यू टू रिएक्शंस वहां पर आपको एनर्जी कंटिन्यूअसली बनते हुए दिखती है, और वो एनर्जी यहाँ पर अर्थ में रीच करती है. 8 मिनट 20 सेकंड लगते हैं सन रेज को अर्थ पे आने के लिए विद द स्पीड ऑफ 3 into 10⁸ मीटर पर सेकंड. यस. देखो, you must have noticed that all objects look smaller when seen from distance. How small an aeroplane looks when it is flying at a great height. आप एरोप्लेन को जब दूर से देखते हो तो कोई भी चीज छोटी दिखती है, राइट? While watching the night sky, you may notice various patterns formed by different groups of stars. इसी को constellations कहते हैं. For example, ये आपके इमेज में एक constellation है, राइट? आपको यहाँ पे नॉर्थ स्टार दिखता है. यस. सो constellations किसको बोलते हैं आपको पता चल गया. यस. This is constellation. Okay. Ursa Major or Big Bear is one such constellation. Big Bear एक constellation है. One of the most easily recognizable constellation is सप्तर्षि. सप्तर्षि मतलब ये चीज है, सप्तर्षि. This is सप्तर्षि. सप्त मतलब 7. तो यहाँ पर 1 2 3 4 5 6 और ये 7. सो इतनी चीजें आपको यहाँ पर मिलती है. सप्तर्षि, सप्त मतलब 7, ऋषि मतलब साजिश. तो ऋषि मुनियों को सप्त ऋषि, 7 ऋषि ऐसा कहा जाता है. तो ये कॉन्स्टेलेशन, इट इज ग्रुप ऑफ 7 स्टार्स दैट फॉर्म्स एज अ पार्ट ऑफ उर्सा मेजर कॉन्स्टेलेशन. अगर आप आपके घर में किसी से पूछेंगे तो वो जो भी एज्ड है और उनको थोड़ा सा पता होता है. इन एंशिएंट टाइम्स people used to determine directions during the night with the help of stars. पहले जमाने में जब लोगों को डायरेक्शन, क्योंकि पहले जमाने में कंपास वगैरह नहीं हुआ करते थे, तो आपको डायरेक्शन देखना है तो आप डायरेक्शन देखने के लिए किसी चीज का सहारा लेंगे. तो पहले सहारा लिया जाता था पोल स्टार का, जिसको नॉर्थ स्टार भी कहा जाता है. नॉर्थ स्टार. ओके, रिमेम्बर दिस. उसको पोल स्टार भी कहते हैं. इट ऑलवेज रिमेन इन द सेम पोजीशन इन द स्काई. वी कैन लोकेट द पोजीशन ऑफ पोल स्टार विद द हेल्प ऑफ सप्तऋषि. आप इस इमेज में देखो, अगर सप्तऋषि के इस पॉइंट से अगर आप कंटिन्यू आगे देखते चले जाएंगे here, so you will see a north star. तो ये लाइन आप देख लेना इमेज में, तो आपको पता चल रहा है नॉर्थ स्टार. तो इस पोजीशन से मेरी मूवमेंट देखो. दिस इज द पोजीशन. इफ यू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हेयर एंड इफ यू कंटिन्यू इन द स्ट्रेट डायरेक्शन, yes, so you will get a north star. Yes, it's very easy. Okay, so we have seen this. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of stars. Such bodies are called planets. Planet stars को देखो खुद की लाइट होती है, खुद की एनर्जी होती है. बट if you take example of planets, will not see their own light. For example, you have Mars, you have Jupiter, you have Saturn. They do not emit their own light, right? They are reflecting the light of sun. Yes, the planet word itself comes from the Greek word planetae, which means wanderers. Earth, for example, is also a planet. It's not a star. So we will jump to the one of the interesting facts. For example, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, they have rings. You might have seen the Saturn, जिसको आप शनि कहते हो. So they have rings around them, right? So actually, these rings are a small debris of, it may be of gases or it may be of rocks or dust particles. Mostly dust. It is there. So Jupiter, Saturn, और Uranus तीनों को भी रिंग्स होते हैं। जनरली आपको ऐसा लगता है कि सैटर्न्स को रिंग होते हैं सिर्फ, so it's not like that. So Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus, these three planets have rings. Okay, जनरली एस्टेरॉइड बेल्ट के बाहर के जो प्लैनेट्स है उनको रिंग्स होता है. So look at this image carefully. Sixth standard image only. This is the asteroid belt I was talking about. ये asteroid belt है and shading it in a blue color. Remember this. So asteroid belt के अंदर के planets को कहते हैं inner planets, और asteroid belt के बाहर के planets को कहते हैं outer planets. So inner planets are solid and they are most dense, और outer planets are gaseous and उनकी density भी कम रहती है. Is it okay? Let's move ahead. So the sun is the center of the solar system. It's huge and made up of hot gases, and it's almost 150 million kilometers away. मतलब अर्थ से 15 करोड़ किलोमीटर सन दूर है, और मून कितना किलोमीटर दूर है? It's almost 3.75 lakh kilometer. Okay, so remember this. And the time which is required to travel from sun to moon, sun to earth with the light speed is 8.20 seconds, 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So you can very easily remember the planets, like it's Mars, very it's Venus, efficient is Earth, we are at 3 number, then Mother Mars, then you have like Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, and Plato is not the planet. My very efficient mother just served us nuts. It's one of the trick that you can remember. So all 8 planets of the solar system move in a fixed path. It is not a circular path, okay? It is elongated elliptical path. So mostly the question is asked that the planets move in the solar system in which direction. So it is not a circular direction, it is a elongated elliptical direction. Remember that it's a elongated elliptical orbits. So these are orbits. And you know what is the difference between ellipse and the circle? Circle has one center, okay, unlike the ellipse which has 2 focus points. So remember that. Mercury is one of the nearest to the sun. It takes about the 88 days to complete. Like we take almost 365 days, right? See, 365 days plus 6 hours. And it is the Venus is also called as Earth's twin. This question is asked multiple times. Which planet is called as Earth's twin? So Earth's twin किसको कहते हैं? Venus को. Okay, just moving ahead. एक नाम आप याद रखना, आर्यभट्टा का. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स एनडीए में क्वेश्चन आते हैं साइंटिस्ट के ऊपर भी, आर्यभट्टा कौन है. ओके, सो यू मस्ट रिमेम्बर द नेम आर्यभट्टा is a theory regarding zero and the value of pi. These are very important things. आगे आते हैं अर्थ पे. So earth is not as what we can spherical in shape. It is a geoid shape. Okay, it's like egg-like structure. It's called as blue planet. हर planet को अलग अलग नाम दिया है. Red planet, blue planet. Okay, and as I have said you, moon is one of the satellite of earth, the only satellite. So I cannot say one of the only satellite of the earth. It's almost 3,84,400 kilometers away from earth, and it's also take the 27 days for the revolution. So it is a natural satellite, not the artificial one. You need to study about the human made satellite or artificial satellite like INSAT, IRS, EDUSAT. You need to remember that also, the what is geosynchronous, what is sun synchronous. So you need to study them. Just this is 6 standards NCERT, so that I'm not going much detail. Whenever the time permits, at the end of the lecture we can also talk about the INSAT and IRS and EDUSAT that NDA might ask questions in next coming years. So I have given you hint about the asteroid. As I have said, it is the uh, uh, body of the debris and rocks which move between the Mars and Jupiter. Remember this. It moves. The asteroid belt is between Mars and Jupiter. And another thing, the small pieces of rocks which move around the sun, they are called meteoroids. Okay, you might have seen in some of the Hollywood movies that they talk about the meteorites hitting the earth, the meteor hitting the earth, but it is generally due to friction in the mesosphere burnt away. So mesosphere, if you study the layers of atmosphere, you have four layers of atmosphere, that is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. So in the third layer of atmosphere, that is mesosphere, which is one of the coldest layer of the earth. So in that layer, okay, in that layer, these meteorites are burned. I was talking about this. This is the troposphere. This is the stratosphere, which I was talking about, and you have this mesosphere, and above which is the thermosphere. So I was talking about this layer. Yes, remember this. Our galaxy is called as Akash Ganga. Okay, our galaxy is called as Akash Ganga, which contains millions and billions and trillions of stars and clouds and dust. Okay, this is part of the universe. So now we are done with the first chapter. So let us try to solve, if we can solve the questions. The the blue sorry, the planets known as the Earth's twin, इसका नाम क्या है? The planets known as Earth's twin is a Jupiter है क्या? No, Jupiter is not. Saturn, Saturn also not. So answer is Venus. Which is the third nearest planet to the sun? Third nearest planet कौन सा है? Earth है. It's not Mercury. Mercury is the first, Venus is second, and Earth is third. All planets move around the sun is in elongated path. Yes, not rectangular, not circular. ऐसे भी नहीं और ऐसे भी नहीं. The pole star indicate the direction in the north direction. Yes, you got all the answers right. Take your notebooks and mark this. These are one of the important concepts. Yes, we will move ahead. We will continue to the next question. Asteroid कहाँ पे मिलते हैं? Asteroid are found between Mars and Jupiter. Yes, not between Saturn and not between Earth and Mars. देखो, a group of dash dash forming various patterns is called what? A huge system of stars. ये जितने भी क्वेश्चंस है आपको करना है, this fill in the blanks, MCQs, and then this questions in answering in briefly, ये सब करना है. So very important. So look at the direction of Mars. In Mercury, it is also anti-clockwise. Venus also anti-clockwise. Earth also anti-clockwise. Mars also anti-clockwise. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay. look, the last line important for us. For everybody, the spin should be anti-clockwise except Venus and Uranus. Venus and Uranus. This is Venus. So this should be clockwise. Okay. This should be clockwise. Okay. And Uranus should also be clockwise. So except this, except I'm writing except Venus and Uranus, except Uranus, Venus and Uranus, everything is anti-clockwise. Only these two are clockwise. Okay, is it clear? We are just moving and jumping to the next chapter. In NDA 2023, second, they have asked a question on grid. They have asked a question on grid. So this structure of latitudes and longitudes is collectively called as grid. Okay, so this year they had asked question on grid. So do not consider that 6 standards में से questions नहीं आते. 6 standard में से questions आते हैं, सिर्फ ज्योग्राफी में नहीं बल्कि हर एक इसमें 6 में से भी आते हैं, 7th में से भी आते हैं. So I will show you that question also in the next lecture कि वो कौन सा क्वेश्चन था जो इस साल आया था. Okay, so let us start. What is latitude and longitude? Before starting the lecture, मैं आपको कुछ चीजें बताता हूँ. Look at this image. So this is the north, this is the south. So this is the actual straight line. Yes, this is the actual straight line. अगर मुझे लाइन निकालना है, so it should be like this. Yes, yes. And look at this. गैप कितना है? Yes, this is the axis. This angle is important for us. ये है 23.5 का एंगल है. कितना है? 23.5. इज इट क्लियर? तो आप समझ लीजिए ये जो एक्सिस है वो हमारे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अब कुछ चीजें इधर भी देख लीजिए. नाउ देखो, दिस इज द प्राइम मेरिडियन, दिस इज द लैटिट्यूड. ये क्या है? लैटिट्यूड है, सॉरी लॉन्जिट्यूड है. दिस इज लॉन्जिट्यूड. 10 degree longitude, 20 degree, 30 degree. These the vertical lines are called as longitudes. Okay, which flow from north to south. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Longitudes. और these are latitudes. Okay, remember this. And collectively this is called as grid. इसको कहते हैं grid. Okay, and now moving ahead, in the last chapter we have studied about the planet, and in this lecture we will be studying about the earth. Okay, is it clear to you? We will be studying about the earth. So I have told you what is axis. Yes, axis. I have told you what is axis. Still I will repeat. You will notice that a needle is fixed through the globe in a tilted manner, which is called as the axis. इसको क्या बोला है हमने? Axis. This is the axis. इसको हमने क्या बोला था? This is the axis. Okay, remember this axis. Now another imaginary line running through the globe divides it into two equal parts. This line is called as equator. ये equator अगर हमको निकालना है, so it should be like this. This should be the equator, or this is the equator. Yes. Okay. So okay, this is the equator. Okay. Now just move ahead. We have seen this. This is the equator. This is the equator. The north 20, 40 north, 60 north. Yes, and this is the North Pole final. Okay. So we'll study about this. Whenever you will start your studying climatology, no? So you need to know this. This is called as torrid zone. This is called as the torrid zone. Okay. This is the torrid zone. Yes. Then this is the temperate zone, and this is the frigid zone. Three lines are very important. Three words are very important. One is frigid, another is temperate, another is torrid. So torrid is a region of earth. It is the area, it is the zone of earth from 0 degree latitude till Cancer and Capricorn. So that is called as a torrid zone. Is it clear? Torrid किसे कहते हैं? टोरिड उसे कहते हैं जो ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर और ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉर्न के बीच का एरिया है. So if I may say you, this is the torrid zone. Okay, यहाँ पर this is the area जहाँ पर मैक्सिमम सनलाइट गिरती है परपेंडिकुलर. ओके, थोड़ा सा ऊपर जाते हैं 23.5 से लेकर के 66.5 तक, तो इसको बोलते हैं टेम्परेट जोन. ओके ओके, देन यू हैव द फ्रिजिड जोन जो 66.5 से लेकर 90 डिग्री तक जाता है. सो यू गॉट नाउ टोरिड, टेम्परेट एंड फ्रिजिड. ओके, ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर, ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉर्न, आर्टिक सर्कल और अंटार्कटिक सर्कल. You know, this is Arctic Circle 66.5, and this is Antarctic Circle 66.5 south. So now you have got Tropic of Cancer, you have got Arctic Circle, you have got North Pole, you have got Equator, you have got the Capricorn, then Antarctic Circle. Okay, आगे बढ़ते हैं. देखो, इमेजिन करना है आपको कि फॉर एग्जांपल दीज आर सन रेज, तो परपेंडिकुलर सन रेज गिरते हैं तो मैक्सिमम सनलाइट आती है। सो स्ट्रेट सरफेस पे जब गिरता है परपेंडिकुलर, जैसे ये एंगल, इफ यू लुक एट दिस एंगल, तो दिस एंगल इज परपेंडिकुलर एंगल, और ये एंगल देखो परपेंडिकुलर नहीं है। यस, सो टोरिड जोन पे परपेंडिकुलर सनरेज गिरते हैं, टेम्परेट जोन पे परपेंडिकुलर नहीं बल्कि स्लैंटिंग पोजीशंस में सनलाइट गिरती है। ओके, इज इट क्लियर? तो हमने पढ़ा टेम्परेट जोन, फ्रिजिड जोन, एंड we have studied temperate zone, frigid zone, and the torrid zone. Yes. Now we will study about the how time is decided with the help of latitude. Okay, latitude को टाइम के साथ कैसे डिफाइन करना है। सो देख लीजिए, फॉर एग्जांपल दिस इज अर्थ एंड every circle consists of 360 degrees. Yes, and you have a clock which is of 24 hours. एक दिन और रात मिलाकर जो डे एंड नाइट मिलकर के बनता है उसको 24 घंटे होते हैं, उसके अंदर 24 आवर्स यू हैव। इफ यू डिवाइड इट विल बिकम 180 60 sorry 90 and 6. Okay, it will be 90 divided by 6, so 6 1 3 35. So for 1 hour you will have the 15 degrees. Yes, so this is the final calculation. तो आप पूछेंगे कि 360 कहाँ से आया? 360 आया सर्कल में से। 24 कहाँ से आया? 24 आया टाइम, 24 आवर्स इन अ डे। यस, सो वी आर स्टडिंग दैट। ये पूरा कैलकुलेशन ऐसे चलता है। ओके, और आप देख लीजिएगा, फॉर एग्जांपल in this image, this is a grid. This is a prime meridian which is passes through Greenwich city in the what we can say United Kingdom. So if you could know that it passes through the United Kingdom, that is Britain or London. Okay, एंड उसके आगे जब चले जाते हैं तो आपको 30 डिग्री, फिर 60 डिग्री, 90 डिग्री ऐसे मिलता है। सो ईस्ट गेन्स, याद रखो, ईस्ट गेन्स फॉर एग्जांपल अगर यूके में 12 बजे हैं, इट्स 12 noon in UK, so it will be almost 1:30 p.m. in India. So India is ahead in time with regards to or with relation to UK. Remember this. So gains east gains and west loses is the simple mathematical formula. So I'm giving you a very nice formula. If you have to calculate any of the questions, then remember this easy formula. East gains, it means you will have to add. Okay, and west loses, it means you have to subtract. Okay, then you need to subtract. It's very easy. Is it clear to you? Now let us start to solve the MCQs which are important for us. The value of prime meridian is, prime meridian की वैल्यू होती है 0. Okay, फ्रिजिड जोन कहाँ पे होता है? इक्वेटर पे होता है क्या? इक्वेटर पे टोरिड जोन होता है, राइट? पोल्स पे होता है फ्रिजिड जोन। टोटल नंबर ऑफ लॉन्जिट्यूड्स कितने हैं? 180। यस। अंटार्कटिक सर्कल किधर है? सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में। ग्रिड किसको बोलते हैं? ये क्वेश्चन आया था एनडीए में। पैरेलल्स ऑफ लैटिट्यूड एंड पैरेलल्स ऑफ लॉन्जिट्यूड। ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉर्न कहाँ पे है? 23.5 साउथ में। स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन ऑफ इंडिया कहाँ पे? 82.5। आप देखो ये स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन इंडिया की। यस, if you look at this, you'll get a standard meridian. This is the standard meridian of India. Okay, this is the answer to your question. Yes, this is the extent. Okay, some of you might ask कि सर ये क्या है? ये क्या है? Extent है। We have solved the, so this is 82.5. Zero meridian is known as the prime meridian. क्या बोलते हैं? Prime meridian. Distance between longitude decreases towards north or towards, sorry, poles. Yes, नॉर्थ एंड साउथ दोनों भी हो सकता है, इसलिए आंसर पोल आना चाहिए। आर्टिक सर्कल इज लोकेटेड इन द northern hemisphere. Yes, so it was for today. I think do not miss next lecture. Okay, we are going to cover from 6th to 12th each and every word of NCERT. So do not miss any of the lectures. Stay tuned. We will continue tomorrow at the same time. And tomorrow's lecture we will be talking about the motions of Earth, standard 6th, and we'll continue till the standard 12th of NCERT, and we will see most of the questions